Hello there, welcome back to my channel. I'd just like to say this time of year, I love this time of year with Lego collecting, because obviously at the end of December everybody knows that the sets retire. So as you can see by my board and some of my other videos, I mentioned that last time I mentioned it I had 178 sets, I think it was, that have retired. Now I've got 285 sets that have retired, and I love that time because obviously you can look onto your accounts and see how much they've gone from literally retiring, and they've shot up, or they've increased a little bit, or at least they've gone back to MSRP already. I mean, obviously we've all got some sets that they're not doing very well, but hopefully they will increase, so they'll do a lot better. But it's the fun part about the Lego investing and that kind of thing, when they've retired, and seeing what happens to it, whether it's one that kind of surprised everybody and shot up like the world map or the Colosseum or something like that. So with the sets that we buy, it's just fun to kind of look on them and go, oh, that's just retired and already it's gone up by £10 or £15 or whatever it is, like that. It kind of yeah, it's the best time of year to do this sort of thing. So anyway, so this time we're going to do Marvel, that's retiring 2023. Right, like I said in my previous video, I've damaged my eye, so I might have to bring the paperwork a little bit closer so I can see. So right, so please excuse me for looking down as usual. So the first one is 10781, Miles Morales Spider-Man's Technobat Trike, $8.99. Brickeconomy values out at 12, BrickSet 9 and Bricklink 9. Camel 3X has got a low of £6 and a high of 17. Currently being sold for $15.99, but they're selling over $50 a month. eBay, it's sold for between £10 and £13. It's got two figures valued at around £5. 366 people want it, and that's got an expected very good investment. When it first retired, that was doing 22% annual growth, and it's leveled off now at around 11% annual growth. It's obviously, if you're selling it for £13 and you bought it for £9, you're only making a few pounds. But if you manage to get it for, say, £5, something like that, then you're almost doubling your money. So yeah, make a little bit of money on it. So next one is 10784, Spider-Man's Web Quarters Hangout, $44.99. Brickeconomy value at 39, BrickSet 43 and Bricklink 44. Camel 3X has got a low of 30 and a high of 70, currently being sold for £65.99. On eBay it's sold for between £50 and £65. It's got 5 figures, 1 unique, valued at around £23. 518 people want it, and that's not doing bad. That's well, I mean, if it's a £45 set and it's selling on eBay for 65, or selling on Amazon for 65, it's not doing too bad. It's alright. So next one is 10790, Team Spidey and Green Goblin Lighthouse. They've got some weird names, these things. $29.99. Brickeconomy value at 30, BrickSet 23 and Bricklink 26. Camel 3X has got a low of 22 and a high of 55, currently being sold for £54.95. On eBay it's sold for between £35 and £47. It's got 4 figures, 3 unique, valued at around 17. 405 people want it. Now that's got an expected good investment with an annual growth of 12%. It's making a bit of money as well. I mean, it's a £30 set and it's selling for 47, so it's a nice little earner, as I'd say. So next one is 76187, Venom, $59.99. Brickeconomy values at 62, BrickSet 50 and Bricklink 65. Camel 3X has got a low of 36 and a high of 91, currently being sold for £80.95, but they're selling over 50 a month. On eBay it's sold for between £45 and £80. That's got 1,186 people want it, and when it first retired that was 17%, and now it's leveled off to around 9%. That's an expected good investment. Now it's one of those things, obviously everybody knows head is good, but all these these heads, hopefully they're going to do okay. but we'll see how it goes. Next one is 76193, the Guardian ship, 139.99. Brickeconomy value at 129, BrickSet 110, and Bricklink 132. On Camel 3X, it's got a low of 79 and a high of 180, currently being sold for 149.95, which basically is only £10 over MSRP. On eBay, it's sold for between £87 and £140, which is basically MSRP. 6 figures, 1 unique, valued at around £18. 2,797 people want it, and that's got an expected annual growth of 3%. Marvel, obviously, as a theme, isn't doing as well at the moment, so hopefully they'll pick up. You know, maybe they'll new films coming out and things like that. I'll hope for them get to pick up, but we'll have to wait and see. Next one is 76206 Iron Man figure, $39.99. Brickeconomy value at 37, BrickSet 27, and Bricklink 36. Camel 3X has got a low of 20 and a high of 49, currently being sold for £48.95. On eBay, it's sold for between £23 and £44. 731 people want it, and that's classed as a very good investment with an expected annual growth of 11%. Obviously, the construction figures, they don't really do very well, but this may be one of the exceptions where it's making a couple of pounds, but only a couple of pounds. It's I don't touch the figures really. I've only got one, and I bought that at yeah, there it is. I bought that at clearance, so it's the only reason I bought a figure. So the rest of them, I leave them alone. Next one is 76207, Attack on the New Asgard, $17.99. Brickeconomy value at 14, BrickSet is £12, Bricklink is £15. Camel 3X has got a low of 13 and a high of 22, currently being sold for £17.99. On eBay, it's sold for between £9 and £19. It's got 3 figures, valued at around £6. 732 people want it, and that's got an expected annual growth of 5%. Now that at the moment isn't doing very well. I mean, it's selling basically for MSRP, so it's not doing well. Okay. Next one is 76208, the Goat Boat, $54.99. Brickeconomy value at 40, BrickSet 33, and Bricklink 43. Camel 3X has got a low of 35 and a high of 69, currently being sold for $48.29, which is well below MSRP. eBay, it's sold for between £35 and £48, again below MSRP. 5 figures, 2 unique, valued at around £13. 1,583 people want it. Now, I watch lots of videos of people saying, buy the Goat Boat, the Goat Boat's going to be a good investment, the Goat Boat's going to go amazing, Goat Boat, Goat Boat. I didn't touch it because, I don't know, it's just, it's not doing very well. It's doing terrible. So, it's not doing good at all. So, it's up to you what you do with it. Next one is 76209, Thor's Hammer, $104.99. Brickeconomy value it at 121, BrickSet 115, and Bricklink 133. On Camel 3X, it's got a low of 131, a high of 263, currently being sold for £234.99. On eBay, it's sold for between £101 and £207. It's got 1 figure valued at around £3. 1,927 people want it. Now, when that retired, it first had an increase of 29%. At the moment, it's got an annual growth of around 9%. So that, obviously, if you paid around £100 for it and you're selling it for 207, you're doing really well. And if you're one of those people that's on Amazon selling it for 234 or 235 and you actually get that, you're doing great. Especially if you manage to get it for less than £105, then you're doing really well. So, good luck to you. Next one is 76211, the Shuri's Sunbird, $44.99. I've got 2 of these, but I didn't bring them out. There somewhere. Yeah, $44.99. Brickeconomy value at 34. BrickSet 21 and Bricklink is 31. Camel 3X has got a low of 22, high of 45, currently being sold for $44.95, but they're selling over 100 a month, and that's basically MSRP. eBay, it's sold for between 18 and 25 pounds, which is terrible. 4 figures, 2 unique, valued at around 13 pounds. 760 people want it. At the moment, that is not doing well at all. Selling at £25 on eBay. Not good investment so far. Next one is 76212 Shuri's Lab, $8.99. Brickeconomy value at 9, BrickSet 6, Bricklink 7. Camel 3X has got a low of 5 and a high of 13. Currently being sold for £9.48, but they're selling over 50 a month. eBay, it's sold for between 8 and 12 pounds. It's got 2 figures valued at around 3 pounds. 557 people want it. Now, Brickeconomy say this is a very good investment with an expected annual growth of 12%. At the moment, it's not doing too much. I mean, if you sell it for £12, it's a small increase, that's all. So next one is 76213 King Neymar's Throne Room, $29.99. Brickeconomy value at 23, BrickSet 12, and Bricklink 22. Camel 3X has got a low of 15 and a high of 30. Currently being sold for £23.96. On eBay, it's sold for between 12 and 25 pounds. So both of those are below MSRP. It's got 3 figures valued at £6. 724 people want it. It's not doing well at all. Next one is 76214 Black Panther War on the Water, $79.99. Brickeconomy value at 71, BrickSet 23, Bricklink 57. It's a big difference between those three there. Camel 3X has got a low of 50 and a high of 161. Currently being sold for £59.99, which is £20 less than MSRP. And there is actually somebody on Amazon trying to sell it for £112.99. eBay is sold for between £47 and £60. It's got 5 figures, 3 unique, valued at £25. 656 people want it. So far, that's a bad investment. I mean, I saw a few videos of people saying to get that, but that's a terrible investment. Next one is 76215 Black Panther Bust, $299.99. That's more like a, I don't know, Black Panther joke, but never mind. Brickeconomy value at 229, BrickSet £154. That's half. Bricklink 242. Camel 3X has got a low of 230 and a high of 341. Currently being sold for £282.95. And there's also somebody on Amazon selling it for £305. eBay, it's sold for between £203 and £240. So even if you bought it at 20% off, you're still not making a profit. 716 people want it, and I mean, it's a terrible investment. I mean, even if you put it in a box, hide it away for 10 years, and I don't know, bring it out in 10 years' time. I mean, I don't think Lego will bring it out again, but I still don't think you'll make a profit after 10 years. It's a terrible investment. Anyway, I mean, unless you're going to be able to part it out on Bricklink or something like that, then you might be able to make some money back, but other than that, it's a terrible investment. Next one is 76216, the Iron Man Armory. Now, I've actually got 3 of these just to show you. $79.99. Brickeconomy value at 71, BrickSet 43, and Bricklink 61. Camel 3X has got a low of 47 and a high of 109, currently being sold for £97. eBay is sold for between 55 and 90. It's got 8 figures, 4 unique, valued at around £31. 1,446 people want it. I mean, obviously, if you bought this at 20% off, I mean, I got a good deal on it, so. But if you bought this at 20% off and you're selling it for 90, then you make a little bit on it. But we'll see how it goes. Obviously, it's the figures that's making the money on that. Next one is 76225 Miles Morales figure, $24.99. There again, the figures again. Brickeconomy value at 21, BrickSet 17, and Bricklink 22. Camel 3X has got a low of 17 and a high of 30, currently being sold for £29.95. eBay, it's sold for between £13 and £25, which is MSRP. 379 people want it, and it's got an expected annual growth of 8%. Like the other figures, it's not good. Yeah. Next one is 76230, the Venom figure, £24.99 as well. Brickeconomy value at 29, BrickSet 21, Bricklink 26. Camel 3X has got a low of 18 and a high of 39, currently being sold for £37.90, but they're selling over 50 a month. On eBay, it's sold for between £18 and £34. 464 people want it, and Brickeconomy actually give this a very good investment with an expected annual growth of 9%. When it first came out and it first retired, that was actually an increase of 30%. So I'm not sure whether it's because it's rarer than the others or what, but there's a small investment, small increase on this one from £24.99. So next one is 76242, Thanos Mech Armor, £12.99. Brickeconomy value is at 12, BrickSet 10 and Bricklink 12. Camel 3X has got a low of 9 and a high of 20, currently being sold for £17.07, but they're selling over 50 a month. eBay, it's sold for between £8.50 and £19. It's got one unique figure valued at £3. 598 people want it. There's not really any increase on this. I mean, obviously, if you sold it for 19 and you bought it for £12.99, there's a little bit, but so far it's not doing very well. Next one is 76255, the New Guardian ship, £89.99. Brickeconomy value at 68, BrickSet 66, and Bricklink 71. Camel 3X has got a low of 58 and a high of 90, currently being sold for £89.99, which is obviously MSRP, but they're selling over 50 a month. eBay is sold for between £37 and £92. It's got 5 figures, 4 of them unique, valued at around £28. 1,147 people want it, and it's slowly creeping up. I mean, I've actually got 3 of these. Let's see if I can pull them out without making a mess. So I've got 3 of those. So hopefully they will creep up a little bit. So, yeah. So that concludes Marvel for what's retiring in 2023. So my next video will be Harry Potter, what's retiring in 2023. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.